What's up, guys? Mr. Freecoiner coming back to you again today. I hope everybody's doing well and you are taking care of yourselves. All right, great day today, guys. A lot of awesome information coming out, a lot of news. But before I get into it, I do want to say I am not a financial analyst. I'm simply sharing my thoughts and opinions, so please don't take anything I say as financial advice. With that being said, as we can see here, the market is down, obviously, and that's quite okay, guys. We have to see this from my experience, from what I'm hearing from TA guys and all that. You know, we cannot necessarily go, as we know, buy TA because the market is still so green. But we do know in general, before we see a big move upward, there's going to be a move down first. So I think that's what we're seeing right now. Could be, you know, it could be wrong, but I think that's what we're seeing. The market is kind of bottoming out. I mean, considering where we were on Bitcoin and even XRP, the prices look abysmal, but nothing to fear. All right. So also yesterday, something that was really interesting was that it was showing the XRP ledger payment volume was showing to be 6 billion. That apparently was some type of glitch, but nonetheless, it you know, it can excite those of us who care about XRP, right? So I found it very interesting myself. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Ripple pledges 500 million to create real use cases for XRP. Guys, look, Ripple is doing everything they can to push XRP, to give back to us what we have given to them, okay? No, they don't necessarily owe us anything, but I think they care about us, to be honest with you, okay? They are a business. They do have to do things accordingly, but I do believe they fully care about their the community that backs them, and you know what a community it is, right? But here, as I say, in under 12 months, according to Ethan Beard, an executive at Xspring, an initiative created to improve the Ripple ecosystem and create use cases around XRP, Ripple has committed more than $500 million. In the upcoming months, Beard stated that Xspring will invest in various open source protocols, developer projects, and large-scale partnerships related to XRP to develop more real use cases for XRP. Guys, this is huge, because not only do I think we're going to have a very decent move up before the end of summer, but this is going to be, what did I say, within in under 12 months, okay? This is what I believe is going to fuel this next bull run as we start moving towards all of these different things coming live. All of this obvious push towards more adoption, guys. This is awesome. Real use cases for XRP. All right, so is the breakthrough XRP near? Throughout the past several months, despite positive developments and deals, especially in the Asia crypto market, the price of XRP, the native crypto asset on Ripple's blockchain network, has been stagnant in comparison to other crypto assets like Bitcoin. Speaking on publications at Fortune's Brainstorm Finance Conference in New York, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said that the launch of Libra catalyzed contract activity, creating a record week for Ripple in regards to contract signings. Remember when he said that. So that really lit a fire under the banks to actually go towards Ripple to start signing partnerships. Last month, the Libra Association, in Switzerland-based consortium founded by major conglomerates in the likes of Facebook, MasterCard, and Visa, created crypto asset called Libra, backed by real-world assets. And then Brad Garlinghouse said, "This is going to be a record week for Ripple. It was absolutely catalyzed contract activity," and on and on. They already said that. All right. So the announcement of Xspring to invest upwards of 500 million in XRP-based projects comes after the statement of Garlinghouse on June 20th. So I didn't even know that. Okay, and Beard and Xspring team stated Xspring has quickly grown, and to date we have committed 500 million supported of over 20 companies, ranging from independent developer projects to larger scale projects. Our efforts have expanded to focus. I guess the focus has been on two areas. I'm not sure. Build the best crypto infrastructure through contributions to open source crypto protocols such as XRP Ledger and Interledger projects, and help innovate blockchain projects grow through partnership investments. So, guys, look, it's coming. So don't despair. Just stay patient and watch. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes on this news, because we're going to see something very important. And even if we don't, as I was mentioning last night in my live stream, it's not a bad idea to invest in other projects. If you've already reached your goal, now, again, this is not advice. This is something that I am personally doing. I reached my goal. I still buy XRP. Don't get that messed up. I always buy XRP, but I also get involved in other projects, because if it does take time for XRP to really moon as we want it, these other projects are still doing what they're going to do. So if I look at it like this: I'm in this market to make money. That is my overarching objective. Okay. So when it comes to XRP, though, I believe in the project. I definitely believe in what they're doing, and I definitely believe XRP is going to be far and above every project out there, including Bitcoin. So one more thing I do want to talk about. What was it? Oh yeah. So former Ripple exec to lead Binance's U.S. expansion as new exchange CEO. Now, is it a coincidence that the Ripple CEO, a Ripple exec, is going to be the Binance U.S. exchange CEO? I don't know. It seems, I don't know. Guys, I always say in the background there are things that we don't see, and it's really strange that they're doing this. Binance, I'm going to tell you something. CZ, even though it seemed like he abandoned us, and I did say that it was just a joke, but he had to do what he had to do, because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to do business in the U.S. They had to do exactly what they did. Now, that being said, him hiring a Ripple exec basically tells me that they are very bullish on XRP, and I would expect them to increase their XRP pairs here in the very near future. We could have Binance could be another BitTrue type exchange, as far as the U.S. exchange. And I mean, that's just a speculation on my part. I don't know. That it just seems to me that it's more than a coincidence, that a Ripple exec would be going over to Binance. And of all positions, the CEO of the U.S. exchange. I mean, come on. So, and he said, CZ says, "I'm confident that with Coil's leadership and Binance's leading technology platform, Binance US will be able to provide valuable services in the U.S. community." So I think this is something we definitely need to keep our eyes on. And hey, let's see what happens. I said one more thing. There was actually one other thing I wanted to talk about. So Lagarde to succeed Draghi as ECB chief as economy weakens. Okay, so Lagarde was nominated to be the ECB chief. All right, so we already know Lagarde. Well, I'm not going to say no, but it is suspected that Lagarde is very bullish on XRP. That all of the things that she said in the interviews, that one of the interviews that she was talking about Bitcoin, where they were saying that they didn't want to use Bitcoin. What else is better than Bitcoin? What else is already completely tied with the banks, the IMF and all that? I mean, of course, XRP, right? So her being, guys, this, I I think we have some very big things coming really soon. Really, really soon. I'm going to tell you, the way I'm feeling right now, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what's about to happen with XRP. And you know, that's definitely pulled out from somewhere if you're aware of it. But for sure, guys, you know, and I'm not saying that you know, any of this stuff is happening for sure, but it sure does look like it's going to. I mean, just to be honest, looks like something is going on here. So it says here, Christine Lagarde is set to swap the helm of the International Monetary Fund for that of the European Central Bank, becoming the first woman to run Euro area monetary policy just as the bloc's economy looks in need of fresh stimulus. Lagarde was nominated to succeed Mario Draghi as president of the ECB when his 8-year term ends October 31st. European governments turned to the 63-year-old one-time lawyer and former French finance minister on Tuesday after hours of negotiations over a package of top EU jobs. In a statement, Lagarde said that she was honored to have been nominated and would temporarily relinquish her responsibilities at the IMF while EU lawmakers look to ratify her appointment. Guys, this is big stuff. This is big stuff. In moving from Washington to Frankfurt, Lagarde will be tasked with driving monetary policy in a 19-nation economy, which Draghi has already signaled will need more help. Likely in the form of lower interest rates and possibly, guys, I'm sorry, I cannot read for some reason. I just got out of the gym and I'm still trying to recover from that. But anyway, just bear with me. Likely in the form of lower interest rates and possibly with the resumption of quantitative easing. Inflation is running at barely half the ECB's goal for just under 2% despite years of negative rates and 2.6 trillion euros, 3 trillion of bond purchases. Investors will likely bet that Investors will likely bet that a seasoned crisis fighter, Lagarde, will share Draghi's taste of aggressive and innovative monetary policy, especially as her appointment means to more hawkish Bundesbank President Jens Weidmann misses out. Financial markets are already pricing on ECB rate cut by September, in line with predictions by ECB watchers at Bloomberg Economics and Goldman Sachs Grouping Inc. So all in all, guys, there is a lot of flux in the market, and we know that Christine Lagarde has complete visibility into the crypto market. And to be honest with you, I have every confidence that she is very, very bullish on XRP. Look, we know what's happening. We know XRP, Ripple has been in every nook and cranny as it's related to the banking system, to the central banks, all of that. And she has all but said XRP in her interview. So a lot to look forward to. There's even more, but this video is already getting longer. Guys, just keep your eyes open. Like I said, be patient and be ready. Get ready with your plan to offload. And hey, things are really, really looking awesome. And also, if you have not, I don't know what time this eclipse is supposed to happen today, but you might want to check that out. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. If you have not already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as the like button on this video and the post notification button so you know when I post it again, guys. Until next time, this has been Mr. Free Coiner. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.